I love them. They're a fun couple.
I just went to his 70th birthday.
They are amazing. She's amazing.
2 nights ago. She's so funny. The best thing about being around them is when she's around too, there's this whole level of like comedy that's around it all.
Yes. It's a fun sitcom where she's like a fun, bubbly, sunny person, and the CIA killed his whole family. and it's just like a fun, and it's like hilarity ensues. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
he's like looking for bombs in a car, and she's playing tennis. It's a fun mix. They're an odd couple.
Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door. This could be our last day. Because they've killed all of his dad, his uncle.
And people are like, why is this guy so skeptical about stuff? Are you out of your mind?
No, it's crazy. People are like, why doesn't he trust the government to inject us with the right chemicals? Yeah. It's like they killed, it probably got so non-eventful that they would just open his door when he was a kid and go, they just killed someone else. And he'd go, whatever.
Yeah.
Did he even get upset? After the third or the fourth one, it was probably like, yeah, we get it.
Yeah, after that, you got to be able to just bet on who it's going to happen to on prize
Yeah,
picks
and they
or
would just
something.
come to him and be like, hey, so your nephew just flew into a mountain, we think. We don't even know. We think your cousin was eaten by a shark, but while she was skiing. Like, they didn't even make sense. They're like, she was eaten by a shark on the slopes. And he'd have to just take it. He'd have to go, yeah, man, that's what happens when sharks get into the mountains. It's fucked up.
Yeah, she fell through a pothole
Yeah, right.
in her imagination.
Yeah, none of it made sense. They were like, there was one shooter who shot your father 18 times. But that shooter was blind.
Yeah, he was blind.
Blind man who shot your father in a hotel kitchen.
This is so sad to be
It's
laughing at.
crazy.
Have you been to the place, the place where the shooting happened?
I have not.
Bro, you would have to actually pull.
It's crazy.
You would have to lean out of a window.
Yeah. JFK. I was at that. Yeah.
That is facing kind of the other way. You'd have to lean out of this window. You would have to have a friend hold your legs
crazy.
while you lean out of a window.
Yeah. At some point in that, someone would go, man, this is not a good idea. We should do it another way. There's like this. There's no way this works.
It was impossible
It was
to
hard.
do. It was unbelievable.
It was tough. But he's, for all that, he's like a remarkably well-adjusted guy.
I agree. I feel like he is. I really feel like he's the best choice.
Agreed. By the way, agreed.
Yeah. As a human being that's going to, whether he's right or wrong about something, I would rather that someone cares and gives a fuck about whatever's going on. The guy cares that they're could be injecting trash into people.
100%.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is like, what I like about him is that he doesn't care.
Right. He has nothing to lose. They've taken everything from him.
They've taken everything from him.
They
He's
took his
out
father.
there just going, this is my truth.
Right.
There would be a lot more money in it if he just went along with the rest of the thing.
Yeah, if he just replied to an email from Chuck Schumer.
Right. He could be like he'd have a lot easier time if he just went along with everybody else.
So I wonder
it
if he
becomes brave. Like Bobby Kennedy is brave.
Yeah.
I mean, every single person that he knows, the government says died from a headache.
Yeah, people are shocked like, hey, why is this guy curious about these government-mandated medications?
They're like, this guy should just trust his government. What's wrong with him? He won't trust his government. By the way, your aunt died. She was struck by lightning 8 times in her car. Anyway, moving on. So
Bobby Kennedy had a birthday that I went to. So I went to his birthday and I got to talk with Mel Gibson for a while. I met him at a UFC fight. That's just one of the things that's crazy. Just meet
just meet people
you'd never think to meet. And then and we.
I like that Bobby Kennedy's like just open to having different people there.
Oh yeah, there was all types of interesting folks over there.
You know? Like you might turn around with him and like Sirhan's there, the guy who like killed his dad.
Yeah. And
Bobby, Robert Kennedy's just like, listen, what are we, you know what I mean?
He's willing to
We're not going to hold grudges.
Yeah, he's willing to support the super PAC.
He understands the vax is not great. Like that's would be great. You just turn around and you're like, Cheryl's like, Sirhan's here. And, it was strange for Bobby, but Sirhan is a big supporter of Bobby. Because he's really, Sirhan's really concerned with BlackRock buying up all the houses. So we leave the past in the past. And Sirhan, get up here, you big nut. So that's what I would love to see.
You big nut. Dude.
That's what I would love to see. Just Cheryl and Bobby in a full-on embrace. Sirhan's in the middle of both of them. And Sirhan's got a Kennedy for President shirt with Mel Gibson. And she's like, he canvasses for Bobby. He calls people, hi, this is Sirhan. Yes, the one. The same one. And I support Robert F. Kennedy Jr. because I think the medical industrial complex should be transparent. And then, like, somebody on the other end of the phone, South Carolina, is like, what the hell is going on in this country? And then somebody would literally say, they'd be like, I wasn't sure about Sirhan. I wasn't sure about Bobby Kennedy, but Sirhan knocked on my door the other day.
And if he supports him,
he really convinced me that this is the way to go. This is the right way to go here.